They're off. Along the inside, that's Keystone Sensual for the early lead. Puppet Direct moves up. Coming away third as they race for position goes Rackman. On the outside, Sticky Weather and Uncle Harley. They swing round the turn. The early leader is Puppet Direct. Up on the outside to be second now is Sticky Weather into third. On the rail, Keystone Sensual. Uncle Harley racing fourth. They move by the quarter-mile pole in 30 4/5, now taking the lead by a length. That's Sticky Weather. Up on the outside to be second. To the 3/8 goes Uncle Harley. Racing in third, that's Puppet Direct. In fourth to the clubhouse turn. Keystone Sensual, Monotros out there fifth. Driving from fourth there was Keystone Sensual. They move in for the half mile on the front end. The leader by a length as they go by the half mile. Sticky Weather, Uncle Harley racing second. Keystone Sensual is third. Racing up to be fourth is Monotros in fifth to the 3/4. That's going Pale Face in sixth position. Puppet Direct. The leader is Keystone Sensual. Monotros comes on sharply second. On the outside, third, going Pale Face. Into the 3/4, that's Monotros on the outside, now taking a short lead. Along the rail, Keystone Sensual racing second. In third is going Pale Face with Jim Harvey fourth. They're in the stretch. They've got to get to Monotros. He's on top by 2 lengths. Racing in second, Keystone Sensual. In third is Jim Harvey. It's Monotros, the leader on the outside, closing ground second. That's the Rackman, but it's Monotros. Reading down in your program at 725. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Horse Relish with Very Perry. Driving up on the outside with a rush into the turn goes Rock Gus. And settling right in there fourth, Tempest Almahurst. And they swing round the turn. The early leader by a half length is Rock Gus. Racing in second position. Very Perry on the move is Tempest Almahurst third. Off stride on the front stretch is Horse Relish. They go off the quarter 30 3/5. Rock Gus leads up on the outside to challenge second. That's Tempest Almahurst. Tempest Almahurst on the outside down along the rail. Rock Gus racing second. In third as they go over to the half-mile pole. That's Very Perry. They swing round the turn. The leader by 2 open lengths now is Tempest Almahurst. Rock Gus racing second. In third position after a half mile on the wood comes Very Perry racing in fourth. That's the Big Bad Wolf. In fifth position is Shades of Victory. Sly Flyby is sixth. Racing in seventh on the rail, that's the Wolf Hunter. And trailing the field to the upper turn, Horse Relish. They go to the 3/4, the leader by a length and a half. Tempest Almahurst. Rock Gus is second. On the outside, that's the Big Bad Wolf coming on third. Racing up to be fourth is Shades of Victory. They turn for home on the front end with a short lead, Tempest Almahurst. On the outside, the challenger second through the lane is the Big Bad Wolf. In the lane, that's the Big Bad Wolf on the outside. Also coming on, Shades of Victory. Closing ground is the Wolf Hunter, fastest of all on the outside. He's rough-gated, though. It's Shades of Victory. They're off. That's Better Be Victory on the far outside between horses Pattis Sue with Doc Murphy along the rail. Armadale Sky and Better Be Victory takes the early lead. Trotting in second is Doc Murphy. In third, round the turn, Pattis Sue. Armadale Sky is fourth. Trotting in fifth, Legend Streak. Racing sixth, Branch Fast Speed. Snow Mary, Carmel Corn, and Ragtime Ronnie. They move off the quarter mile, 30 2/5. Up on the outside now is Armadale Sky to take the early lead. Trotting up to be second goes Legend Streak. In third position to the 3/8 pole. That's Better Be Victory. On the move in fourth is Doc Murphy. Branch Fast Speed out there fifth. Along the rail comes Pattis Sue sixth. They move in for the half mile. Armadale Sky leads a length. On the outside, Legend Streak, the challenger second. The half is in 1-1. Legend Streak on the outside, down along the rail. Armadale Sky go head and head in third position. Doc Murphy racing in fourth. Better Be Victory. In fifth to the 3/4, Branch Fast Speed. Final 3/8 of a mile, Armadale Sky and neck. On the outside, Legend Streak is second. The 3/4, 1:31 3. It's Armadale Sky holding firm 3/4 of a length. Legend Streak is second. Doc Murphy goes to the outside for the drive third. In the stretch, that's Doc Murphy on the outside. Armadale Sky closing ground. Branch Fast Speed. That's Branch Fast Speed taking the lead. Branch Fast Speed. Fields on the turn. They're off. Between horses, that Shanley Star with She'll Be Perfect for the early lead. Coming away third, Sally B. Skip Along. They race into that first turn for position on the inside with the short lead to the quarter mile. And now a length lead, Shanley Star. Racing up to be second on the inside, She'll Be Perfect. Native Society comes on third and driving, back in there is She'll Be Perfect, the quarter 29 2, and now ranging up Native Society to take the lead. It's Native Society to the top, racing in second to the 3/8 Shanley Star. In third on the outside, Carolina Love along the rail. She'll Be Perfect is fourth, racing in fifth to the half mile juncture. On the outside is Dewhaven Gina. Racing in sixth there is Sally B. Skip Along the half and 59 and a tick. They go to the 3/4. Native Society holds firm by 2 lengths. Racing in second on the wood, that's Shanley Star. 3 wide on the backside to the 3/4 goes Sally B. Skip Along. Between horses, Carolina Love. Into the 3/4, staying out there by a length and a half. That's Native Society. Racing in second position round the turn is Shanley Star. In third on the outside as they turn for home comes Sally B. Skip Along with She'll Be Perfect. 3/4, 129 3. On the front end, the leader by 2.5 lengths is Native Society. Racing in second, Shanley Star. It's Native Society.
Field's on the turn. They're off. Sassy's all out quickly on the outside. Between horses, Petro Plus came away. Along the rail, third, Key to Content. They move into the first turn. Key to Content has the rail a half length. Racing in second, Petro Plus. Tucking in third, Sassy's all by 2. Fox Valley Dancer racing in fourth. In fifth position, Sweet Rorty. Over to the quarter-mile pole, Key to Content has it a length and a half. Now Sassy's All driving up on the outside second. Sassy's All takes command by the quarter in 30-1. Sassy's All has the racetrack a length and a half. Key to Content racing in second, and third on the inside, Petro Plus by 3. Fox Valley Dancer racing in fourth. Sweet Rorty is fifth by 2.5. Who's a Fella racing in sixth. 5 Iron is seventh by 2. Racing in eighth, Coca Skipper, and trailing the field is Fresh. They move around the clubhouse turn, heading for the half-mile pole. Sassy's All has it a length and a quarter. They're by the half, 1:03. Settling down the backstretch, Sassy's All a length and a quarter. Key to Content getting a trip second. Here's Fox Valley Dancer driving up third. Petro Plus back to fourth. Sweet Rorty out there with cover in fifth. Who's a Fella racing in sixth with 5 Iron seventh. For the final 3/8 of a mile, Sassy's All has it a length and a quarter. Fox Valley Dancer out there in second, racing in third, Key to Content. Sweet Rorty out there with cover in fourth. The 3/4, 1:31 flat. They move around the final turn. Sassy's All a length. Fox Valley Dancer out there in second. They turn for home. Sassy's All a length and a quarter. Fox Valley Dancer racing in second. Key to Content looks for racing room third. Sweet Rorty racing in fourth. Through the stretch, Sassy's All a length. Here's Sweet Rorty closing on the outside with Key to Content between horses. Sweet Rorty on the outside, Key to Content racing in second. Sweet Rorty getting up.
On the turn. They're off. That's Diller Grove out alertly along the inside. Driving up in the middle of the track comes Nat Zerero. Also on Carnes is off stride as they drive into that first turn. And around the turn they go between horses. That's King Courage holding the inside to the quarter-mile post. Is Nat Zerero racing 3 wide. Brooklyn Jet. They head off the quarter-mile. The leader is Nat Zerero. On the outside, King Courage challenging second. Brooklyn Jet moves up third. Diller Grove is fourth. In fifth, that's Elegant Essence. Brooklyn Jet on the outside under pressure now takes the lead. They went the first quarter in 30 2/5. Into the half-mile mark they go. It's Brooklyn Jet, the leader by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second position, that's King Courage. In third as they go off the half-mile mark, Diller Grove, Nat Zerero fourth. The half was in 1 and 4 2/5. Over to the 3/4, Brooklyn Jet maintains a 2.5 length advantage. Racing in second is King Courage. In third to the 3/4 mile pole, that's Nat Zerero. Diller Grove hanging on the outside fourth. Racing in fifth round the turn as they go to the 3/4, Noble Tarport. And around the turn they go. Staying out there is Brooklyn Jet. It's Brooklyn Jet, the leader by 1.5 lengths. King Courage racing second. On the outside, Nat Zerero comes on third. Brooklyn Jet, the leader. Closing ground is Nat Zerero in the middle of the track. King Courage looking for racing room. It's Brooklyn Jet, Naturero on the outside. King Courage takes a duck. That's King Courage on the inside. They're off. Along the inside, Fox Valley Gemma for the early lead. Coming away second to Xana with Buff Buff. And now on the move is Buff Buff as they go to the 8th. That's Buff Buff up on the outside to challenge Fox Valley Gemma for the early. Racing third to Xana Foxy Delight. Fourth, Hop Toad is fifth. Nikki's Lady Racing sixth with Bingo seventh. Eternally Reed and Jan Skipper, the quarter, 30-2. Buff Buff shows the way. Racing in second to the 3/8 marker on the inside, Fox Valley Gemma. Racing in third position to Xana in fourth. That's Foxy Delight on the outside coming on with the rush to be fifth. Nikki's Lady racing up to be sixth round the turn to the half mile. Comes Bingo with Hop Toad seventh. Racing in eighth to the backside is Eternally Reed. Jan Skipper is last. On the outside, that's Nikki's Lady taking a length lead. Buff Buff comes back along the rail, racing in third. Fox Valley Gemma in fourth to the 3/4. That's to Xana. Final 3/8 of a mile on the front end. The leader is Buff Buff racing in second position. Nikki's Lady in third. Round the turn is Fox Valley Gemma racing in fourth. That's to Xana on the outside from far back. Hop Toad's a powerful fifth. They turn for home. The leader by a half length on the inside is Buff Buff closing ground second. Fox Valley Gemma with Hop Toad, but it's Buff Buff holding firm. Feels on the turn. They're off. That's Cleverness out fast for the early lead. Between horses into the turn goes Gay Edition. 3 deep round the bend with the rush. Comes Tetiana. That's Tetiana on the outside holding the rail is Cleverness racing in third. Kenny Colleen in fourth to the 1/4 mile. Goes Gay Edition with Radiant Jubilee fifth. Down to the 1/4 they go. The leader on the inside is Tatiana, but quickly up to regain command. Cleverness in third to the 3/8 pole. That's Kenny Colleen racing in fourth position now. Is Gay Edition on the outside fifth. Comes Radiant Jubilee racing up sixth. That's Tatiana. The leader on the inside is Cleverness. Up on the outside to be second with the rush now comes Radiant Jubilee. On the front end, the leader a half length is Cleverness. Radiant Jubilee is second. That's Time at third. Tatiana is fourth. Down along the inside, Kenny Colleen racing fifth. In sixth to the 3/4 goes Rash Vicky racing in seventh. That's Fine Tooth Comb. In eighth position on the outside is She's a Player. They go to the 3/4. Cleverness leads a length, the 3/4. 1:30 and 4/5. It's Cleverness by 2. Now second is Timette. Kenny Colleen is third. In the lane, Cleverness the leader. Timette racing second. It's Cleverness leading Timette out there. Second. In third is Kenny Colleen, but it's Cleverness easily. Turn. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead is Armbrozani, driving up on the outside into that turn 4 position. Goes Greatest Moment. Coming on third is 37. The leader is Armbrozani. 37 moves up to challenge second. Racing in third to the quarter-mile juncture. Greatest Moment in fourth as they enter the stretch. Dawn of Victory. That's 37 on the outside. Armbrozani on the rail, and now getting the lead is 37. The quarter 30 and 2/5. It's 37, the leader a length. Racing in second to the 3/8 pole goes Armbrozani. In third position on the front stretch comes Greatest Moment. Racing in fourth to the half-mile mark now. That's Dawn of Victory. Tina's 2's 1 is fifth. Racing in sixth position round the turn is Joy to All. They move over to the half-mile mark. The leader is 37. The half is in 1-2. It's 37, 3/4 of a length. Tina's 2's 1 alongside second. Racing in third to the 3/4 mile pole on the inside. That's Armbrozani. Into the turn, Tina's 2's 1 on the outside. Down along the rail comes 37. Armbrozani is third. Racing in fourth position, Greatest Moment. They go off the 3/4, 1:31 and 1. On a short lead, that's 37. Tina's 2's 1 is second. Armbrozani third. In the lane, the leader is 37. On the outside, racing in second, Armbrozani. The leader is 37. Armbrozani second. In third, Greatest Moment, but it's 37. They're off. Fine start with 5 horses driving out towards the Railview Field. Skipper out in the middle of the track, coming away well was Think I'm Gonna Make It, with Colorado and Dancer's Woe, and off stride on the bend, Cello's Wish. They swing round the turn, go over to the 1/4 mile. The leader is Think I'm Gonna Make It. Colorado second on the outside. Dancer's Woe is third, racing in fourth. Viewfield Skipper, they go off the 1/4, 29 and a tick, and tucking in there Dancer's Woe in front of Viewfield Skipper. Racing fifth is Romulan. In sixth, Bardwell. Then it's Splinter 7th and 8th, Super Osborne, Cello's Wish, the trailer. They move over for the half mile. The leader by a length is Think I'm Gonna Make It. Racing in second, Colorado up on the outside. Viewfield Skipper is third. Along the rail, Dancers Woe fourth. The half mile, 1 minute and 2/5. Over to the 3/4, Think I'm Gonna Make It leads. That's Viewfield Skipper on the outside. Racing along the rail, Colorado, Dancers Woe fourth. Romulan is fifth. Splinter is sixth. In seventh, Bardwell. The leader is Think I'm Gonna Make It a length. Viewfield Skipper racing second. Colorado is third. Backing off there, Dancers Woe. 3/4, 1:29 and 3. They turn for home. It's Think I'm Gonna Make It a length. Viewfield Skipper coming on again on the outside. Colorado with Romulan. Think I'm Gonna Make It leads by 2. Viewfield Skipper racing second, but it's Think I'm Gonna Make It.